All right, so there you have it. Some very, very weird things. I mean, definitely, it looked to me like it was at least 2 green screens there with the Botswana updates. I don't think he preached to anybody over there. It's kind of ironic too, because I told my wife about the one video I watched. He actually said that they led 65 people to the Lord, and one of them even came out to church. And I thought, that's a pretty bad failure rate, actually. 64 people didn't come to church, but 1 did. I thought the book of Acts talks about, and the Lord added to the church daily such as should be saved. You see, what the devil wants right now is he wants to make King James Bible-believing Christians look like we are terrorists. Roman Catholicism is in control of the government of this country here in America, and they're in control of the governments of pretty much every country at this point through the Jesuit order, the Knights of Malta, all these different Roman Catholic secret societies, the Knights of Columbus and things. And they're in control. But see, they don't have quite open control yet. They haven't openly taken over. Or they're going to start saying, if you speak against Catholicism, we're going to execute you as a heretic, like they did for, almost the last 2,000 years. I mean, Roman Catholicism is just the ancient Roman Empire morphed into religion, is all that the thing is. They've been putting people to death for thousands of years. All right, so they're just about ready to take over. And see, Bible-believing Christians, we're not violent. We don't hate people, and we just preach, that Jesus Christ died on the cross to pay for your sins. God loved the world enough to give His own Son, His only begotten Son. We want people to go to heaven. We warn about hell so that you don't have to go there. But see, we're not going to do anything violent, so they have to raise up somebody that will, like Steven Anderson. And I saw that a long time ago, and that's why I've been spending a lot of time just watching what this guy's doing, because he is a disinformation agent. I'm convinced of it, because you look at a lot of his stands, they're not even Bible-believing stands. And but he's going to be used to bring persecution to true King James Bible believers. So I think that we all need to make very clear that Steven Anderson is not part of us, and we are not part of his movement either. Persecution is coming. It sounds cliche, because you know what? Yes, we've been saying persecution is coming, and persecution is coming. It's serious. Okay, it's getting real. All right, the sodomite agenda is being used by the Vatican. You look at it, the pedophile priests and everything over there, and they're covering it up and everything else. They're going to use the sodomite agenda. They're promoting this thing and pushing it. The Pope has been coming out and saying that sodomites are fine and whatever else, we need to accept this. And they're going to use it to go after Bible-believing Christians that say, look, the Bible plainly says it's an abomination. You can get saved, but you have to turn from that sin. You can't continue in that sin if you get saved. I don't hate anybody that's a sodomite, but see, they're going to use somebody like Steven Anderson. The sodomite thing, as I said in my Camtasia video, when I was online there, Steven Anderson, the sodomite agenda is the thesis, all right, in the Hegelian dialectical system. He's the thesis. Steven Anderson is the antithesis. They need to have an enemy. See, they set up the 2 system there, and then they say we need to make a compromise. See, they bring in new policies that way. So we need to come out and we need to expose this thing and openly say, no, Steven Anderson does not represent Bible-believing Christians. So that's my prayer, that's my hope. We need to get active.